The big four accounting firms dominate the market in almost every country in the world. But China might turn out to be different. In China, we've already got two of the local firms affiliated with international firms, but still considered to be local firms, have moved up and moved ahead of a couple of the big four firms into the top tier firms. And there are others that are close on their tail. What's changing in China is that the emergence of China's capital markets and a lot of IPOs in China is creating an opportunity for local firms. And China's local firms have been doing the right thing to get ready to compete. They've been merging and making themselves bigger. They're winning the bulk of the IPOs, nearly all of the IPOs on China's stock exchanges, and they're preparing themselves to compete on the big state-owned enterprises that the big four have dominated so far. China has put in place mandatory auditor rotation, which means that every 5 years, or 8 years if they take one of the top 15 firms, state-owned enterprises, state-controlled enterprises have to change auditors, select a new auditor every 8 years. What that does is create an opportunity for China's local firms to win some of those accounts. Now, the first major rotation took place in 2012. And what happened in 2012 is that all of the state-owned enterprises rotated auditors, but they mostly rotated from, the big ones anyway, rotated from one big state-owned, one of the big four to another of the big four. They did manage to extract some pretty significant fee cuts in the process, but they still stayed with the big four. 2020 is the next round of rotations. And in 2020, I think the result's going to be a bit different. I think the local firms are going to capture some of the big state-owned enterprises and start to establish a foothold in serving some of the world's largest corporations. Now, what the real thing that the second-tier firms are looking at, firms like BDO and RSM and Grant Thornton, is if they can win in China, and they can win a major account like PetroChina in China, then they suddenly have credentials around the world that they can serve a large national oil company. So if the national oil companies in Brazil or Venezuela come on the market, they have a good chance of winning it. And this could change the landscape for accounting all around the world.